Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, for all of you who do not know. Shout out to you guys for being here. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay? So, to my right over here, of course you guys can't see, is my husband's voice. And it is basically because today's title is, Do Men Like Feeling Needed by Women? Now, you all know that I feel like it's very important for us to have, female perspective as well as male. So that is why he is here. And I also just want everyone on the channel to just be well versed, with dating. There's a lot of single people who follow this channel. I just want you to be well versed and really, expanding your mind as far as when you're dating. So,
or even when you're married.
Yeah, or when you're married.
It goes both ways. Just because you get married doesn't mean that, life stops.
Right. That's so true. All right, so let's get into it. So I'm going to ask you the question, husband. Do men like feeling needed by women?
Well, what would be the point to even continuing to live your life if you didn't feel needed? What would be the point?
So it's kind of different for women. Like, we don't look at things the same way you guys do. But, okay, so basically you're saying yes.
Do you know what the problem in this whole situation is?
Yeah.
That this is even a question. Because you know what happened? Somewhere along the line, women became or heard these phrases of, oh, I want to be an independent woman. I can do everything a man can do. But you can't.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't. Let's be honest.
It's true.
And then what happens? The man gets pushed out of the house.
And out of the picture.
And then everything falls apart. How do you think we ended up in this situation that we're in 2022?
Right.
Because the men got pushed out of the house. Oh, I don't need you. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I can take out my own garbage. I can pay my own bills. I can do my own thing. And now look in the situation that we're at because men weren't in the house to control what was going on. And this is the situation that we've gotten ourselves into.
Mm-hmm. Because we weren't programmed to lead.
No.
So now we have a bunch of women in the leadership, role. And they're steering a car. And really, that was never our job, biblically.
And the thing is you say women aren't supposed to lead, but women have the most important job of all. Like, no, you shouldn't lead, but at the same time, your job and role is more important than the leadership job.
Right, which is
to keep everything going. Like, a man can't do everything on his own, and he needs your help getting those things done.
Right, as far as what? Children,
household things. Women are more better at the finer details of everything.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so I decided to make this a topic today because I heard, a podcast, right? In the podcast, the guy, he was approached with this question, do men like feeling needed by women or, whatever. And he was saying, as far as his relationship, that he didn't want to feel needed. He said, and he had like a pretty good point. He was like, I feel needed by my mother. I feel needed by my sisters when they need something. I feel needed, by my daughters. And he was saying, like, I don't want to feel needed in my relationship.
Well, the problem with that is, why in the world, if you're married, why in the world...
He was single.
Okay, well, there's the problem right there. Like, he has daughters and he isn't married, and, that's a whole issue in itself.
Yeah.
So, now we're talking boyfriend-girlfriend situations where the dynamics change in those roles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you shouldn't be doing all these things for a woman that's not your wife.
Yeah.
And playing house with them.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, then she doesn't deserve the things that you would do for your wife or your mother. or your sister.
Yeah.
Like you should absolutely not be paying your girlfriend's bills.
Yeah, that just doesn't make too much sense.
No.
But that's the culture that, has been created. It's
the simping culture.
I wouldn't even call it that. It's just like it's not. See, I wouldn't even say it's simping because
it is.
A lot of women are accepting this. You don't have to marry me crap.
Well, yeah, there's blame on both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
But and now women are so concerned with, well, what can you do for me? And in reality, they're bringing absolutely nothing to the table.
Yeah. So let me give y'all my perspective, because one thing about me, I need my man. Okay. Like, and a lot of women might disagree, like, oh, I don't need a man, whatever. Not me, boo. I need my man, because first of all, I done seen this man in the craziest situations, pouring down rain, hopping out, throwing on a new tire, or what is it called? The spare tire. Look, I don't even know. And the spare tire, building things. I've seen him just fixing things, doing things around the house. Like, I needed a man. And God blessed me with the type of man that I needed. Because I couldn't imagine, having to unclog a toilet by myself. I would do it, but I am much too, like, I just got my nails done. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm the type of woman, oh yeah, I need my man, period. And that's just what it is. And so, like, no, I'm not going to open this jar by myself. Like, I'm going to try. But at the end of the day, it's the comfort in knowing I could take this jar of pickles to my husband because he's stronger than me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, I'm not, Miss Independent Woman. Like, nope. I need you to show up where I cannot. But as far as these kids and all of this stuff, I got this.
Everybody has different roles.
Yeah.
There's different roles. It's like a movie. Everybody has a different role to play in the movie. Mm-hmm. You don't see the movie where because it would be complete chaos. It wouldn't even be a movie at that point. It would just be chaos.
Right.
So.
And if everybody's not sticking to the script, how it's originally designed for it to go, then of
you
course,
would have no clue. You'd be watching this thing go, what is going on? Like, I have no idea. Is the dog the dad? Is it like, what is happening?
Exactly. So now we're looking at a generation of people who are out of line and they're not following the script that God put in place.
It's chaos.
And now it's chaos. You see, a lot of women entrepreneurs, they're doing their things, but they're also single.
Right.
Men are not marrying them. Like, it's rare and far in between that these women entrepreneurs y'all see on Instagram, whatever, it's very rare that they're married. You know what I mean? And we have to ask ourselves, why is that? It's because women are not supposed to lead.
I'm not here to be bossed around. Like, you're not going to sit up here and boss me and bully me and treat me like I'm the woman.
Yeah, and see, and that's what a lot of men are not going to accept.
Because those women you're talking about, that's how they act. Mm-hmm. They boss you around. Like, I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, like, a man has to feel like a man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And a man's job is not to follow.
No.
A man's job is to lead. So if you want to know where or why these men are not choosing these independent women, it's because you have to let up.
Right. And
let your man lead. So say there's a situation where a woman is making more than her husband. Or making more than, her potential partner. Mm. How should a woman approach that?
Well, somewhere along the line, everybody mistook finances for being the end-all, be-all in a relationship, and it's not.
Absolutely.
That should be the last thing in the equation of stuff. Mm-hmm. The finances should come like that. Oh, she makes more than me, so she's above me. That's not how this works.
Right.
Like, finances should be way down on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So that shouldn't even, like, we're asking these questions that aren't even really that important.
Right.
Like, just because you make more now, what, you control the house?
Right.
That
And that's literally what they make it into.
Yeah. Like, finance, everything isn't all about money.
Right.
Money creates a false sense of everything, a false sense of security. It just skews everything.
Yeah, it does. It's the root of all evil.
Yeah.
I believe the Bible said. And again, the Bible has not lied yet about any of it. All right, well, I guess we're going to wrap this up.
Yep.
I hope that something was said or done to help you understand further, I hope that this kind of gave you the instruction on what to pray about in your alone time. If you're a woman, if you're a man, if you're single, if you're married, evaluate you. Evaluate how you approach situations in your marriage, whatever, and try to allow that to line up with God's word, because a lot of women are out of order these days. And there's this whole debate about being submissive and all of this crap. Like, that's all gonna come. It's all gonna come. Right. If you love a man and he's treating you right and providing for you and taking care of you, the submission is going to come naturally. Okay. That's not even a debate. But if you find yourself in situations where you feel like you can't respect a man because he makes less than you or whatever the case may be, then that's a you problem, Yeah. So, or a man, if a man feels insecure because a woman makes more than him, but he wants to pursue her, you want to pursue her, that's a you issue. You got to get that insecurity under control, because a man, if you take that insecurity and put it into, I'm going to start a business and I'm going to make sure that she don't make more than me,
right,
then you'll be good. Right?
Absolutely.
So, all right, you guys. I love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. If you want, you can email me at speakhervoice2, TOO@gmail.com. I think that's it.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. All right. God bless. Until next time.